Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Long time since I've last posted. So today we're going to be celebrating International Leopard Day, which is celebrated, well, as you know, today is the 3rd of May. But yeah, so just before I get going into this, just to let you know, I won't be able to record any videos within like the next month. I know I have been quite bad in the past 2 months, and I hope to make that better. But I've got exams coming up, so I have pre-recorded some videos, and I hope to create some more before I start. But yeah, just to let you guys know that's why I won't be posting before just laziness. So that brings us on to our next topic. What is International Leopard Day and why do we celebrate it? So first of all, it's a day where we can use to celebrate the cats, the leopards themselves. But it's also a day where we can celebrate the attempts, the successes and the efforts that go into towards leopard conservation, because there are actually far fewer than what there should be in the world when you actually look at where they used to roam. It's also a day where we can use to thank those who protect them, so the rangers, the wildlife vets, even local communities and everyone in between. So yeah, it's also a day where we can bring awareness, which is what I'm going to be trying to do throughout this video, to the species endangered status. But yeah, so speaking of that, that brings us onto our next topic. What is the endangered species status? So according to the IUCN, which is the International Union of Conservation of Nature, according to their red list, they are listed as vulnerable. This is mainly due to the decline in the numbers throughout the species. So if we just look at this map down here, we can actually see where they used to roam and where they actually still are some today. A lot of where they used to be is now sadly extinct. So leopards, despite the fact that they're actually quite hard to come across, as I've witnessed we've gone on quite a lot of road trips and visited lots of nature reserves and national parks where there are leopards, and I saw my first leopard in my life just last year in Kruger National Park. I actually saw 4 of them. They're actually quite beautiful cats, and that was the highlight. I was wanting to see rhinos. When I saw that first leopard, I was like, no, I don't need to see the rest of the big 5. I've seen them before in my life. I'm happy to go home just seeing this one leopard. But yeah, so despite the fact that they are actually quite hard to find, they actually live throughout Africa and Eurasia, which is Asia and Europe. And they're classified, despite them being classified as vulnerable, they're classified as critically endangered in the Middle East, Russia, and also on the Indonesian island of Java. So let's just quickly, if we just quickly look at this map a bit more in detail, we can see that a lot of them used to live in Central and in the southern part of Africa, as well as throughout Europe and Asia. But that has sadly declined quite significantly, as we can see by those that light red, that almost a pink color. You can see a lot of it throughout the eastern parts of Asia and a lot of Africa. So there's not actually that many left in the southern part of Africa. In South Africa at least, they're mainly in the Kruger National Park and also along the Western Cape, maybe into the Eastern Cape, in the Cedarburg mountain range, as well as Table Mountain National Park. There's apparently still some. But yeah, so some fun facts about leopards, which is why you guys are here and still watching, I'm assuming, is, believe it or not, leopards can see up to 7 times better at night in the dark than at humans. This is because their retina, which is the part of the eye which interprets the light that comes into your eye, is adapted to be able to see in the dark, so that they can hunt better and capture their prey a bit easier. But also, I'm assuming, also to be able to protect their young and to protect themselves from bigger animals that they may be prey to or fight over food over, such as like lions perhaps, or maybe a big hyena might try to steal a cub or something. as I said earlier, they're also actually the most widely distributed African big cat. So they're more distributed than lions, cheetahs, caracals, servals, you name it. They're the most distributed African big cat. So also, this is actually quite an interesting one, which I did not know, was leopards can run up to 58 kilometers per an hour. So that's like the speed that you would drive going down like a main road or something like that. And they can also leap up to 6 meters forward. So just to give you an idea, there's about 2 meters between where I am and my wall back there. So that means it's up to 3 times bigger than that, and also about 3 to 4 times the distance. So 3 to 4. It's the distance of 3 to 4 people adults lying head to head, to give you a rough idea. But yeah, so also there's lots of organizations out there that do conservation work. The one I'm going to mainly mention is Cape Leopard Trust, because they work locally in the Western Cape in South Africa. So their main goal is they like to do community involvement and go out and also help local communities, but they also like to educate local communities, and they like to go to schools. They came to my primary school when I was in grade 3 and did a talk to us, and that's still to this day, I still remember that talk, and I think that's one of the main reasons why I love leopards so much, is because I got to actually see some things that most people probably wouldn't want to see. There was snares, things, and there was parts of it that were quite disgusting, but that's also contributed to my love to them. They also, the Cape Leopard Trust also helps in saving the leopards and helping wounded leopards. They also help leopards that get trapped, cages from farmers. Quite controversial, obviously, because the leopards are killing the sheep and stuff, but then you're also killing these beautiful endangered leopards, or vulnerable, I should rather say. But yeah, so the Cape Leopard Trust does a lot more. That's just a brief summary. If you want to go check them out, the link is down below. And that just brings me to the end of this talk. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like so that I know that you guys are enjoying these, and maybe I can do some more. Something I am wanting to do is because there's many wildlife and environmental days throughout the year, so I may be thinking of doing a topic on one of those each month, if you guys enjoyed this. So please leave some comments and feedback down in the comment section below. I will make sure to read those and maybe even respond to some. And also go and check out some of these facts and links down in the description below if you want to learn more, because this was just a very brief summary. I wanted to try and keep this video under 10 minutes. Which I've hopefully done. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed it, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one. So if you guys enjoyed this video, maybe go and check out this rhino conservation playlist here, and my work for Old Pages Conservancy and the Northern White Rhino. Even by watching these videos, you are supporting me and helping me to raise awareness to the species. But yeah, a donation will also go a long way if you are fortunate enough to be able to. But thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.